Okay. Well, if you play golf, you know that when you hit that ball, last thing you do is stop, mid swing. You got to follow through, get that club right over the shoulder to call it the picture perfect swing. Well, same thing in home improvement, same thing with contractors. It's not market, generate a lead, get a sale, move on, right? There's tons of low hanging fruit, and ways that you can, again, uh, dig into that whole customer journey, deliver wow experience, and get a ton more referrals and repeat business. We all know that's what converts at the highest rate. I'd much rather go see somebody who has been referred to me, or who I've been referred to from somebody else who we've done work, who's thrilled with our work. It's just less work. Person's going to be interested. They've been to their house. They've seen the job. They want to work with us already, right? That's going to close at a much higher rate than a cold, internet lead. So when you look at the customer journey, people focus here: awareness, get in front of someone, say, a bit more marketing, some sales, they close, and it's done. They forget that whole delight phase. So, challenge people here. What can you do to stretch the marketing dollar? Because if you think about it, that initial lead that may have cost you 75, 100, 150, 300 maybe or more, if you make that sale and you stop, you're not knocking on doors around, and you're not sending out flyers, and you're not delivering great service whereby you will get a review, you will get people talking about how awesome you were, you're not stretching that marketing dollar. So you can lower your lead cost and your customer acquisition cost just by doing these kind of things. So a friend of ours here, Dan from Kingdom Roofing Company, he is a huge proponent of getting out there in front of people. He sees his customers, he collects reviews, and a lot of this is automated. But they do a great job of making sure that they are delivering. They're saying they're doing what they're saying they're going to do, and that their customers are happy. And then they're trying to incentivize and reward the customer to go out of their way to market on their behalf. So they've got a phenomenal referral program whereby people are referring Kingdom. They've got gift cards that they can hand out to neighbors and friends and families. That works. They survey their customers so they get feedback, so that they can then come back internally and do training with their sales and their operations team. They've got dedicated project managers on every job. I mean, they're really, really, really invested in the customer experience. And what this does long term is it lowers your marketing costs. So from where we sit, when we're running ads all day, we can't really control much of this stuff. This is really up to the home improvement business, the contractor, to implement these things. So that's kind of the core mistakes, Michael, that we see over and over and over and over. Too many people are at the mercy of rented or borrowed leads. So own your marketing. Number one, market throughout the whole buyer journey. This idea of just run search campaigns, you close or you don't, move on, it doesn't work anymore. It's just too competitive. Measuring what matters. So again, the most important metrics, focus on the revenue metrics, not so much the marketing metrics. There's a lot of fluff in marketing metrics. Use the right tools, right? Super important. And then, of course, market beyond the sale. So when people ask us, hey, where do you see people falling short? What is it that companies are not doing? Our system is the same for every customer. It doesn't matter if it's 1 million, 5 million, or 50 million. Everyone's employing the same system. These are the things that stand between the companies that have been at the same revenue for the past 10 years, they can't scale, they can't grow, and the ones that are just scaling year over year over year. And we've got tons and tons and tons of case studies on that. Michael Jordan, probably wondering, okay, well, you're talking golf this whole time. Why are you throwing basketball into the mix here? Well, I just think this quote is really apropos. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. I failed over and over in my life, and again, that's why I succeed. I think this is such a powerful quote. People throw in the towel really early when it comes to marketing. And by the way, Michael does play golf too, so so it does fit. So that's the thing. It's kind of like, and here I'll show you guys something here. So about a month ago, this is the S&P 500, just tracking the index, and I just pulled a screenshot. And if you take away the fact that this is Standard & Poor's, and you just look at this from a marketing perspective. A lot of people will start campaigns, put a program in place, and at the slightest sight of a little dip, if they're in a position where they jumped into something too early, cash flow's not there, they don't know the numbers, they don't have a system, they're not marketing beyond the fact, they can't stretch that marketing dollar, like I said, they have no choice but to pull the plug here. And we all know that over time things correct. This is just a month, but if you look even at the past year, past 5, I mean, things over time get better. From a marketing perspective, it really is like that. So you have to be able to stay in the game long enough. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes. And I've kept it for the end, but too many people pull the plug early. So there you have it, Michael. I've put a link here to our page with the company cam link. If ever anyone has an interest in getting in touch with us, I mean, that's the link. Head over to webrunnermedia.com/companycam and we can chat